Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, introducing myself. My name is Fauzi Al-Fauzan from the Geography Education Study Program at Silebang University. I am taking a period here to fulfill an assessment and will be talking about one of the serious problems faced by our country, which is flooding. Flooding has been a constant threat to Indonesia, and its impact is so widespread that we need to understand and tackle it together. Flooding is a natural disaster that has claimed life, damaged property, and disrupted people live across the country. Every year, thousands of people are victimized by flood, rendered homeless, and face difficulties in fulfilling their basic needs. The economy is negatively impacted, infrastructure is damaged, and the environment is polluted. What caused the flooding in Indonesia? There are several factors that play a role in it. Firstly, Indonesia's geographical location as an archipelago with diverse topography make use vulnerable to flooding. High rainfall and flat natural conditions make it easy for water from mountains and rivers to overflow. However, we must also realize that human activities also play a role in increasing the risk of flooding. Unplanned development that pays little attention to the environment has damaged natural ecosystems such as forests, rivers, and wetlands. We often see agricultural land and residential areas being cleared for development projects without taking into account their impact on waterflow. Climate change also plays a role in increasing the frequency and intensity of flooding in Indonesia. Global warming is resulting in increase in the Earth's surface temperature and rainfall intensity. We see that weather patterns are becoming irregular, rainy seasons are becoming more extreme, and floods are becoming more frequent. However, as a country that is strong and full of potential, we must not give in to flooding. We must unite and take the necessary steps to fight this system. First of all, we'll plan special planning should be our priority. The government shall oversee the development of the city and ensure that every project takes into consideration environmental aspect and good weather management. Then, investment in proper infrastructure development is urgently needed. Drainage channels, dams, and reservoirs must be improved and expanded to control water flow and increase storage capacity. This requires cooperation between the central government, local government, and the private sector. In addition, we need to develop an integrated water management system. This includes regulating water use, flood control, and utilizing rainwater for domestic and agricultural needs. Domestic and agricultural needs, public education, and awareness are also key to tackling flooding. We must educate people about the dangers of flooding, the importance of protecting the environment, and teach flood risk reduction practice, so that we never forget that we are part of the solution. Every individual has an important role to play in tackling flooding by not littering, maintaining the flow of the river, and paying attention to the surrounding environment. We can make a real contribution to the fight against flooding. Let us unite as a resilient Indonesian nation and safeguard our future. Let us work together in flood prevention efforts. Through our cooperation, we can reduce the risk of flooding, protect life and property, and preserve our natural environment. We cannot prevent, but we can minimize so that there will be no bigger disaster in the future. Thank you, and let's just move forward together in facing the challenge of flooding in Indonesia. Thank you for attention. Hopefully, it will be usable. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.